Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Back at it with another video, and this time I'm just gonna kind of show you guys how I do all my vocal presets. Well, not really a vocal preset. It's just kind of showing you guys what you guys could get for $10 a month. It's a $10 subscription, and it's honestly amazing. It's one of the best things that you could buy. It's by Slate Digital. You guys go tap in if you guys want your vocals to sound clear and crisp. I recommend you guys buy this. I recommend you guys buy this right now. And it's only $10 a month. Y'all buying that Netflix subscription every month, y'all can buy this. You know what I'm saying? You need to invest in yourself if you really want it. So let's go ahead and get into the video. And we're just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna let you guys hear how everything sounds, and then we'll go on from there.
She a little pretty ting ting baby, yeah. Putting on the mic, sitting on the mic. Fuck all of that ring talk, yeah. She a little pretty ting ting baby, she for the team. Shawty won't fold the kid, can hop in this bing bing baby. Fuck all of that ring talk, let's keep it a thing. Shawty be playing my song, she like how I sing, baby. All of that ass so fat in the bag, how you fit it in jeans, baby. Fuck all your options for real, comparing to me, them niggas ain't shit, baby. Fuck a relationship, bitch, I need a sneaker link. Don't care if you cut by scrub, cause when you with me, girl, fuck what your nigga think. With that
Okay, now let's get into it. You guys heard it. I know you think that sounds nice, so let's go ahead and get into it. And like I said, this is a Pluggnb type vocals. But you can honestly use this for a lot of things. As you can hear, this just sounds very clear, very crisp. I have no padding around my crib, no padding overall. All he did was put a blanket over his head and record, right? Perfect. Like I said, that's all we do here is put a blanket over our head. We have our microphone. Don't worry though, soon we gonna upgrade. This is just, you know what I'm saying, just a little studio vibes. We got the interface, the laptop, microphone, speakers. That's pretty much it, and the headphones. Like I said, you don't need too much to get this sound. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Let me show you guys everything that I do, everything that I basically do to make it sound the way it sounds. So go ahead and open up a track. I have auto-tune EFX, and like I said, I know a lot of people might not have this, right? But if you want to invest in yourself and you believe in yourself, you need to invest. So I have the auto-tunes EFX, and now what this does is obviously it's auto-tune. Auto-tune does what auto-tune does. And on my thing, I only have the retune speed at 4 and the humanize at 10. Now, the singing is a little better, but for the Pluggnb type beats, it's more of a Pluggnb type vocal sound. So turn it up a little bit. And now the key is in G minor. If you don't know what the key is, I recommend you guys use TuneBat. No, I'm not sponsored, but TuneBat, tap in, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, go ahead and use that. Drag your file into TuneBat, and it'll tell you the BPM and the key. Before you put your track into the Fruity Loops, make sure you guys have the BPM first. Put the BPM and then put the beat, because then otherwise your delay won't sound the way it needs to be. It'll be much harder to do. Anyways, and this one was in G minor. All I did was change this from soprano to alto and tenor, so that's kind of what his vocals was, and turn the format off. Boom. If not, you guys go ahead. I know Fruity Loops has a, what is it called, picture. You guys could go ahead and use that. Same thing, it would work the same way. Just auto-tune EFX sounds a little bit more better. I do have the auto-tune pro and artist, but for this typical sound I didn't really need flex tune and all that, so I just slapped on the EFX. Boom. Now next, what we have is the Infinity EQ. Now this EQ is by Slate Digital. Like I said, $10 a month, and you guys could get all of these plugins we are talking about today. And no, I'm not sponsored by Slate Digital, but like I said, tap in, Slate Digital. You know what I'm saying? Let's work. But anyways, so $10 a month subscription, you guys get all of these. You could either buy it right then and there, or do this. Get a little subscription, $10 a month. Now this Infinity EQ, all I really did was open it up, go to their hip hop file, and I went down to their vocal clean rap, put it on. It already had everything set exactly how I needed it. They bring down a little bit of the mids, bring down the low, put up the highs, and it sounded very clean. Now I'm gonna show you guys without. Honestly, let me just show you guys everything without auto-tune or anything. This is how it sounded before.
Shawty on phone with a kid, can hop in his bing bing, baby. Fuck all of that ring toe, let's keep it a thing.
Boom. It doesn't really sound there. It doesn't sound like we want it to sound, right? But once you turn it on, you know what I'm saying?
She a little pretty ting, baby, she for the team. Shawty on phone with a kid, can hop in his bing bing, baby. Fuck all of that ring toe, let's keep it a thing.
And it just sounds so much clearer, and it sounds the way that you need it to sound. But with that being said, let's go back into this. So here's the virtual mix. This is the main thing that you're gonna need to do, and everything that I have over here is exactly how it needs to be set up. It's all set up in a certain place for a certain reason. Boom. Keep closing it, my fault. Let me open this back up. Okay, let me start from the beginning. So this right here, you have all these plugins. $10 a month, you get all these plugins. A lot of the top people out there use, and this is just amazing. Honestly, these plugins are amazing. Slate Digital is an amazing company, and what they're doing with their sound is honestly just amazing. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Now right here I have this virtual channel on. Go ahead and copy this. Honestly, I threw it on not knowing that it would actually do something, but it does. Like I said, I'm learning same way you guys are learning. I'm not really into all of like knowing the high cues, everything, what everybody knows, but I kind of do it by my ear, and I know it sounds good. So basically, just go ahead and copy this sound right here. But now let me tell you guys something. The compressor, I use 2. You can use 3 to make it sound better. I use 2. It already sounds the way I need it to sound. A lot of people use 1, and honestly, I really prefer you guys just to use 2. Compressors is going to get you exactly what you need. Now, both of the compressors are not doing too much, but together they're doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, go ahead and just copy these 2 compressors. So what I did was just put the threshold down a little bit, ratio, the attack and release kind of like this, because then I have another compressor. So on this vocal I do have 3 compressors on, my bad. And then here's the makeup, which basically is kind of like the gain, and I turned it up around 6 decibels. Same thing on this one. So this is the FG401, and then the FG2A. Now this one is a very, very good compressor. I just put the peak reduction on 30, and then the gain on 30 as well, and the mix 100. Go ahead and copy like I said. Now this right here, you go scroll down, you'll find it right here. Boom, drag it in there. Mine's is already in there. But the gate is honestly, this is a very, very amazing noise gate VST or plugin basically. Go ahead and slap that on. I didn't change nothing. All I did was kind of play with this on however loud they sing. So for example, let me go ahead and just show you guys.
She a little pretty ting, baby, she for the team.
So as you guys see, you can see when he sings, it's gonna basically show everything that's like, it's basically showing the gain on it, and I kind of put it like not above, but kind of like where it's like peak is at. You know what I'm saying? So it'll bring down any bleeding from the headphones or any of the noise in the background. Basically, it'll bring that, cut that all out. Make sure you don't turn it too much down, because the more down you put it, the the more choppy it'll sound, just because it's kind of basically picking up the gain that you put it on. And then boom, what I have next is the FG stress right here, and this is another compressor. Go ahead and follow the instructions that I have on it again. This one is on 8, the gain attack on 9, release on 0, and then the output is on, I believe, on 10, no, 5. Okay. And then next, what I have on is the FGDS. Now, what the FGDS is basically it's a de-esser. So all the T's and the S's in the song, like she a little pretty ting ting, like ting ting, it's gonna basically make it sound more smooth and not really like in the mic, basically. So it's basically bringing down all the sounds, Go ahead and copy the sounds again. Then what I did next was bring in this revival. Like I said, you can find all of these on the side over here. Drag that in, put up the thickness just a little bit. I didn't really play with the shimmer too much, just put the thickness up, and then I put down on this trimmer right here, and I just bring it down 3 decibels. Now honestly, you don't need to do this, but I did, just to bring the vocal down a little bit more. And basically that's pretty much all I did. Other than that, do not use what is it called? Do not use your main vocal reverb on the same track. Always send it to a bus end. Yes, I have a reverb right here, but that is but I do an automation clip, which is these thingies, and I turn it off after where I use it, because I used it to get this little sound over here.
She literally sings in my ear, putting on my.
Exactly. So I put it on there just for that. But then once it comes into the part where he sings, I cut it off. Right here, as you can see, I just straight cut it off, and it's just the main vocal. And what I do is set it to a bus. I put the reverb and the delay on a bus. Boom. I use the Fruity Loops reverb. I really like it. I do have reverbs like plugins, but I really prefer this one. Boom. Send that to a bus. Turn up your wetness, turn up your size. Click here and click this little thingy, and it will send it over here. It's going to sound so much better. Just do it. Just do it. That's all I got to say. Same thing with your delay. Boom. Put the delay on a bus. And this is what is this? It's what is it called? A Wave Plugins delay. But like I said, you can use the Fruity Loops delay. It works same thing. It's just fine. And then the last thing that I have, I think, is another delay that's for like this beginning part again. We're not going to really worry about that. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about ad-libs and everything else later, because this song doesn't really have ad-libs. But we'll talk about that later in another video if you guys want me to. Anyways, let's go back into it now. Fresh Air is, like I said, the Slate Digital, $10 a month, $9.99 a month. Cancel your Netflix subscription and get this. This comes with the Slate Digital $9 a month, $9.99 a month pack. Boom. Fresh Air. This kind of makes it sound. I'm gonna play and let you guys hear. I'm not gonna do too much talking. Let me go ahead and play that.
She a little pretty ting ting, babe. She for the team. Shawty on 40.
That's on, and now this is off.
She a little pretty ting ting, babe. She for the team. Shawty on 40 kid, can hop in this bing.
You see what I'm saying? It brings more of that airy sound, more of that nice clear sound. It brings out the high ends, the mids, and makes it sound perfect. So all I did was honestly put it 28 and 36, the high air on 36, mid air 28.
She a little pretty ting ting, babe. She for the team. Shawty on 40 kid, can hop in this bing, baby.
Fuck all that ring talk. Let's keep it a thing. Like I said, go tap in with my boy. Go follow him on Instagram. Anyways, and that's pretty much all I did too. I did the gross beat. I just put it over here for that little sound over here on his vocal over here.
Yeah. Yeah, she.
That's what that was used for. You don't really need the growth speed, but other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in, y'all subscribe, comment, like, do all of that. Y'all tap in with your boy, and let's get it popping. If y'all want that ad-lib video, go ahead and subscribe, comment down below, and we'll get it. We'll drop that video soon. But y'all